In a stunning turn of events, Christian Horner, the mastermind behind Red Bull Racing's Formula One dynasty, is out after 20 years, leaving the sport in chaos and fans demanding answers. On July 9, 2025, Red Bull dropped the bombshell. Horner, the longest-serving team principal in F1, was sacked with immediate effect, replaced by Laurent Mekies. Was this a desperate move to save a sinking ship, or the fallout of a scandal that never truly faded? Picture this. Christian Horner, eyes glistening, stands before his Red Bull team in Milton Keynes, delivering an emotional farewell speech. "It came as a shock to myself," he tells his stunned staff, his voice breaking. After 2 decades of leading Red Bull to 124 Grand Prix wins, 8 drivers' titles, and 6 constructors' championships, the 51-year-old is unceremoniously cut loose, with no clear reason given. Horner's sudden sacking. The announcement hit like a thunderbolt on July 9, 2025, just days after the British Grand Prix, where Red Bull's star driver Max Verstappen spun out in the wet, finishing a disappointing 5th. Red Bull's parent company, Red Bull GmbH, issued a curt statement. Red Bull has released Christian Horner from his operational duties with effect from today and has appointed Laurent Mekies as CEO of Red Bull Racing. No explanation, no fanfare, just a cold corporate farewell for a man who transformed Red Bull from a midfield upstart into an F1 juggernaut. Oliver Mintzlaff, Red Bull's CEO of corporate projects, praised Horner's tireless commitment but offered no clues about the decision. Laurent Mekies, the 48-year-old former Racing Bulls team principal, steps into Horner's shoes, while Alan Permane takes over at Racing Bulls. The reshuffle signals a new era, but the timing couldn't be worse. Red Bull sits 4th in the 2025 constructors' standings, trailing McLaren, Ferrari, and Mercedes. Verstappen, the reigning 4-time champion, has only 2 wins this season, and whispers of his potential exit to Mercedes are growing louder. The drama unfolds. The paddock was buzzing at Silverstone, but no one saw this coming. Sky Sports F1 broke the news, with Martin Brundle, a close friend of Horner, revealing, "Christian has told me no reason was given to him as to why he's been released." The lack of transparency fueled speculation. Was it Red Bull's dismal performance? Internal power struggles? Or the lingering shadow of last year's scandal? The media fallout was immediate and ferocious. ESPN called it an unprecedented moment in the team's story, noting Horner's legacy of 124 race wins and 14 championships. The Guardian labeled it the end of an era, while Motorsport.com pointed to a cocktail of personal scandal, internal warfare, and inconsistent on-track performance. Social media erupted, with fans on X divided. At Feigerly posted, "Sky Sports F1 just confirmed that Red Bull has sacked Christian Horner with immediate effect," sparking thousands of reactions. Some fans mourned, with one writing, "Christian built Red Bull into a powerhouse. This is a disgrace." Others were less sympathetic. "Good riddance. His ego was tearing the team apart." Max Verstappen's response added fuel to the fire. The Dutch driver, usually tight-lipped, posted a heartfelt tribute on X. "From my first race win to 4 world championships, we have shared incredible successes. Thank you for everything, Christian." But his manager, Raymond Vermeulen, hinted at deeper issues, telling The Telegraph, "It's up to Red Bull to provide further explanations regarding their motivations." The cryptic statement left fans wondering, is Verstappen's future with Red Bull in jeopardy? A legacy marred by controversy. Christian Horner's story is one of ambition, triumph, and turmoil. At 31, he became F1's youngest team principal when Red Bull bought the struggling Jaguar team in 2005. Armed with a vision and a bottomless budget, Horner recruited design genius Adrian Newey, signed Sebastian Vettel, and later Max Verstappen, turning Red Bull into a dominant force. From 2010 to 2013, Vettel clinched 4 consecutive drivers' titles, and Verstappen's 4 titles from 2021 to 2024 cemented Horner's legacy. Red Bull's 124 Grand Prix wins and 6 Constructors' Championships are a testament to his leadership. But the past 18 months have been a nightmare. In February 2024, A female colleague accused Horner of sexual harassment and coercive behavior, allegations that rocked the F1 world. Netflix's Drive to Survive captured the tension, with Horner saying, "The higher you rise, the sharper the knives." An independent investigation cleared him, and an appeal was dismissed in August 2024, but the damage was done. Leaked messages, whose authenticity remains unverified, were sent to F1 personnel and media, intensifying scrutiny. Horner's wife, Jerry Halliwell Horner, stood by him, but the scandal sowed division within Red Bull. Internal strife compounded the issue. Adrian Newey, frustrated by Horner's attempts to downplay his contributions, left for Aston Martin. Sporting director Jonathan Wheatley joined Sauber, and strategy chief Will Courtney is set to move to McLaren. Jos Verstappen, Max's father, publicly clashed with Horner, warning that the team would fall apart if he stayed. Posts on X from June 2025 revealed the Verstappen family's ultimatum: replace Horner or lose Max. The Uvidhia family, Red Bull's majority shareholders, reportedly withdrew their support, sealing Horner's fate. Red Bull's 2025 season has been a disaster. Once untouchable, the team has been outpaced by McLaren, Ferrari, and Mercedes. Verstappen's frustrations with the car's performance are palpable, and rumors of a move to Mercedes, fueled by Toto Wolff's interest, have intensified. ESPN speculated that Horner's sacking might be a last-ditch effort to keep Verstappen, whose contract includes an exit clause if Red Bull falls below third in the constructors' standings. A tragic end to a Titan's reign. Let's be real, Christian Horner's exit feels like the end of an era, but it's hard to ignore the storm he brought upon himself. His achievements are undeniable. He built Red Bull into a titan of F1, outsmarting legends like Ron Dennis and Jean Todt. But the allegations, even if unproven, cast a long shadow. The Paddock is a cutthroat place, and Horner's knack for playing politics may have made him enemies. I can't help but feel a pang of sympathy for a man who gave 20 years to Red Bull, only to be ousted without a clear reason. Yet the team's slide and internal chaos suggests something had to give. Was Horner the scapegoat for a broader decline, or did his leadership style finally catch up with him? Either way, this saga is peak F1 drama, messy, intense, and utterly gripping. What do you think pushed Red Bull to sack Horner? Was it the scandal, the team's poor performance, or pressure from Verstappen? Could Horner bounce back at another team like Ferrari or Alpine? And most importantly, will Max Verstappen stay with Red Bull, or is he headed to Mercedes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take on this F1 bombshell. If you're as shocked by this F1 drama as I am, smash that like button and subscribe for more juicy motorsport stories. Hit the bell so you don't miss our next video.